Let's see how long the honeymoon lasts. That's what Wade said the first week I was back from my wedding trip, loud enough for the whole shop to hear. I was 26, a tool and die maker at Ferris Manufacturing. 3 years into a trade most guys took a decade to learn. I just married Sue, and the guys in the shop would not let it go. Every morning it was something. A whistle when I clocked in, a crack about honeymoon hangovers. Wade was the worst of them, a big guy with a laugh you could hear over the stamping presses, and he'd found his favorite new target. I could take a joke, what I couldn't take was my teeth. I grew up poor, the kind where you didn't see a dentist until something hurt bad enough to make you cry. By the time I was grown, my teeth were soft as chalk. That spring, my dentist told me I needed serious work, and it wasn't one visit. It was going to be months. Temporary crowns, wire, fillings that needed babying. My dentist told me flat out, nothing hard, nothing that bites back. That meant no biting into a whole apple. Sue packed my lunch every day since I left before 6, and she didn't leave for her job until 8:30, so she started peeling my apples, coring them, slicing them into wedges so I could eat them without wrecking my dental work. She never made a big deal of it. Just wrapped the wedges in wax paper next to my sandwich. Wade saw it on a Tuesday. I pulled out the wax paper, unfolded it, and there they were. 8 neat apple slices, no skin, no core. Wade leaned over from his bench like he'd found gold. Whoa, look what Dave brought today. A peeled and sliced apple. He said it loud enough that the whole break area turned around. Boy oh boy, you can tell Dave's still on his honeymoon if his wife's doing that for him. The room lost it. I laughed along because what else do you do? But something about it stuck worse than the dental work did. Maybe because it wasn't true. Maybe because he made it sound like I couldn't feed myself like a grown man. It kept happening. Every single day. Same joke, different wording. Newlywed Dave and his honeymoon apple. A couple guys started calling me honeymoon behind my back. I never let on how much it got under my skin. Wade fed off reactions, so I gave him none. I went home that night and told Sue everything. She was at the stove, still in her work blouse, and turned around with her arms crossed the second I said Wade's name. He's making fun of you? For an apple? He thinks you're doting on me. Like it'll wear off once the honeymoon does. Sue got quiet for a second, and then she got that look she gets when she's already 3 steps ahead of you. Dave, how long is that dental work going to take? Doc says a year, maybe more, if the crowns don't take. So the honeymoon apple stays on the menu a while yet. I told her something I'd been chewing on the whole drive home. Sue, would you mind keeping it up? Peeled, cored, sliced, every single day, for as long as I work at that shop. I want to see how long Wade thinks a honeymoon can last. She smiled like I'd handed her a present. Dave, I would be delighted. So it kept going. Every morning, the same wax paper, the same 8 slices. And for a while, Wade kept swinging. Still can't cut your own fruit, Dave. I never argued, never explained. I just ate my apple and let him have his laugh. But laughs get old. By month 4, the other guys stopped turning around when he said it. By month 8, somebody told him to give it a rest. We get it. Dave's wife loves him. By the end of the first year, Wade muttered the joke half-heartedly, out of habit, and got nothing back but a couple guys rolling their eyes at him instead of me. The dental work stretched into a second year. Crown after crown. Sue never slowed down. Wedges and wax paper, every morning, rain or shine, no complaints, not once. By year 2, nobody at Ferris even noticed the apple anymore. It was just Dave's apple. Wade had moved on to picking on the new guy for wearing his safety glasses upside down. I got offered a job at a bigger shop across town that spring. Better pay, better equipment. I gave my 2 weeks and told Sue my last day was coming up. 1 more apple, I said. Same as always. She packed it just like she had for 2 years. Peeled, cored, sliced into 8 wedges, wrapped in wax paper. My last lunch at Ferris, I sat down across from Wade like I had 1,000 times before. I unwrapped the wax paper slow, so he'd see it. He glanced over, more out of old reflex than real interest. I picked up a slice, looked him in the eye, and took a bite. Guess my honeymoon never ended, huh? Wade's face went blank, then dropped straight to the floor. The whole break table lost it. Guys pounding the table, one wheezing he needed to sit down. Wade just stared at his own lunch pail like it had betrayed him. 2 years of the same joke, and he never figured out he was the one being served.